Speaking of the Game Awards, is there anything that you are speculating will be there, or I guess what are your hopes are for stuff being presented there, as far as trailers are
The
concerned?
yeah, the big one that I want to see, and maybe they've already shown a lot of it, but the thing I
Yeah.
want to see more of is Clockwork Revolution.
Mm.
Uh, that game looks really good. I'm very excited. That's this year too, if I remember correctly.
This
So
year.
that's the one I really, really want to see more of.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, they didn't show a lot of the time stuff. They showed some in the gameplay. Uh, Trailer that they released at, I can't even remember what that was,
It
but
was like Xbox's big show, right?
yeah, yeah, Wait, yeah, June of 25 at the showcase is when they showed that new trailer. Yeah. So yeah, that's the one that I really want to see. I also know that Exodus, the
Mm-hmm.
sci-fi game from the ex BioWare guys, it's already been announced the trailer is going to be there, so I'm very excited
Yeah.
for that one as well. Those are the two big ones for me, and then Black Flag's got to be there, right?
There's no
I mean,
way it's not.
it's like there's so many rumors about it, not necessarily attached to Game Pass, but or Game Pass to the Game Awards. But they just keep talking about it, and it's so close to the theoretical time it's going to come out that they got to show it here soon.
Yeah, and I want to touch on the Ubisoft thread a little bit too because yeah, I think Black Flag. I think that for sure gets announced here. I
Hmm.
thought the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake was also a lock until one of the people working on the game said, "Sorry to bust your bubble, that's not going to be there," which feels odd
Rip.
because I think that's also the rumor is slated to be released sometime January or February. And I feel like that's a
Mm.
big miss if you're not going to have it on a stage like this. But
You
maybe
they got to have
they're.
something soon.
I mean, it's coming out. I mean, we've all the leaks and rumors are saying it's coming out early next year, and I believe that because I think the last time we saw it was a CG trailer from like a year or two ago saying 2026, and I they cannot delay it again. If they delay it again, it's not happening. So
Yeah.
I don't know when they show that, but I do think Black Flag. If Ubisoft's going to show anything, it's going to be that, and I totally believe that will happen. But I also agree with you on Exodus. I think that one from former Bioware devs, I think that one's got my full attention. I think some of the art design on that it feels like a little bit generic sci-fi, but I mean it's former Bioware people. There's good DNA in there, so I'm excited for it.
I did like the what was the show called now? The Amazon Prime show where they had the one episode per game. I can't remember, but they had an Exodus
I forgot about
episode,
that. Yeah.
and it was a good episode. I did like that, which got me more hyped than most of the other stuff I've seen. Like the
Mm-hmm.
Exodus, the last trailer that I can remember, or whatever the way they showed it, seemed like you say a little generic, which concerned me. But the episode uh, gave me more hope.
Yeah. I never actually ended up watching that. I need to go back and finish that. Oops.
Yeah, you got to see the Pac-Man one. That's so fucking weird.
Pac-Man one I did see. That one I kind of fucked with a little bit, not too much, but
So weird.
it was odd. But yeah, as far as Xbox is concerned, I'm curious to see what we get from them. I know Clockwork Revolution that feels like it should be a lock, but I also don't know. I don't think we have any sort of release window for that. Um,
I I feel like, and this is I'll kind of go with a couple of ones that I think aren't going to be there. Like
mhm.
there's some stuff that I think are just too big for the Game Awards. Um,
GTA
and
comes
not
to
that's
mind.
not yeah, that's not to diminish the Game Awards
Hmm.
because there it's a great medium to uh announce stuff. But with Xbox and Bethesda and Sony, and they all have their own state of plays and game previews and all of their own stuff. Like they got to
Yeah.
keep some of these things for that. So like I don't expect to see Witcher. That's too far out.
Well,
I don't
they've
expect to
confirmed
see
that too.
GTA because that's just too big. Like that
Yeah.
can do it on its own. Uh, I don't expect to see Half-Life 3. I don't think that's
Hmm.
coming.
Interesting.
I know that there's rumors, um, but I just don't see it. And I don't know why Steam would need to do it that way. Like they don't this is not their wheelhouse of like do these big announcements for games because one, they don't really make games anymore, but
Right.
also because they don't really need to. They can just put it on their platform. They own the PC market. And
Yeah.
then like I
Yeah.
don't expect Elder Scrolls. Like they're not
No.
that's not something they're going to show here. That's going to
Nope.
be at an Xbox event.
Elder Scrolls is a way off. You're not seeing anything for Elder Scrolls for a while yet. I'm convinced.
Can I secretly hope that actual BioWare shows up with Mass Effect after disappointing us like 3 and 7 days in a row?
Yeah, that's where I start questioning and scratching my head. Like they didn't do anything on N7 Day. Why would they save it for this? I don't know. I hope, because I want it. And when did Veilguard come out? Was that this? No, that was just last year, right? I think.
I don't. Was it? It was. That's crazy. This is like the Hades 2 thing from yesterday. Like time is
Oh
flying.
man, straight up.
Yeah, it did come out in 24. That's crazy.
So I feel like teeing it up for 26, I think, is the move. If it's ready, of
When is it
course.
coming? Like this is the thing. It's like this is a tangent. We don't need to go down this.
Yeah,
But
we
when
don't
is
need
it
to.
coming? It's been years. It's
Hmm.
years since they announced it.
Yep. Yeah, don't get me started. Um, Something that they have confirmed that is coming to that is going to get another look is Resident Evil Requiem. I think that game looks phenomenal. I think a lot of rumors and speculation, take the for what you will, that Leon Kennedy, the protagonist in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4, will be revealed as a second playable character. uh I because I think that's been leaked. I think that's just out there, but it's not been
This is
officially
the
confirmed
one
by
that we
Capcom.
saw with the nuked out world trailer.
Yep, the ruins of Raccoon
Okay.
City from the end of Resident Evil 3. So, a lot of people think Leon's coming back, and I think this is where we get that. Because if not here, when, Capcom? Um,
Hmm.
and then,
The other one that we
yes,
haven't said anything about, Kojima. He's got to be there. I mean, it's the Game Awards. It
he'll
doesn't
be
matter if
there.
he's got something coming or not. He'll be there.
He'll be there, because I could see him doing some sort of promo for Death Stranding 2, maybe some sort of DLC. Um, I
I
think
think the rumor is PC port.
Yes, actually, you're right. I think that did just get an ESRB rating like today or recently. So I think we see that there. I don't think we get Fizzant. I think there's a chance for OD, but I'm not super convinced on that, truthfully. But uh,
Is
I'm
that the
gonna
one with Jordan Peele?
Jordan Peele's the one on OD, but I also think that that's gonna be more of like an anthology thing, where it's like a bunch of different horror creatives work on a bunch of different like episodic games or something. That could be a whole discussion. I don't know if we've got the time for that right now, but
And I'm not a horror guy, so
right. So yeah,
I don't have the knowledge.
but I'm gonna push back on the Half Life bit just a little because
Mm.
I'm not like convinced it's gonna be there. But um, he's in good with Gabe. I think there's a real chance that they would be like, you know what, sure, because you're right. Valve doesn't need this platform. They can just say, hey, Gordon Freeman's back. Get excited. Um, but there's a history with Geoff and Valve, so I think there's a definite chance that it does happen. But again, not convinced it will.